Hello, welcome to our program Marriage and the Home. My name remains Israel Tajomao, and I'm happy that so many of you are watching this program and have been receiving calls from many of you. I want you to continue to watch. We have a long way to go and there's so much for me to say, and I think at some point we'll have better platform to interact. Yes, talking about marriage and the home, we have been talking about the challenges of marriage in the past few episodes. And in the last two episodes, we dealt with sexual dissatisfaction. I said a whole lot about sexual dissatisfaction. In this episode, we want to look at another challenge of marriage, and that challenge is lack of intimacy. Lack of intimacy. This is one of the problems you find in some marriages. Some couples are not intimate. And what do we mean when we say they are not intimate? Intimacy is the primary reason for marriage. Sadly, a lot of couples are not intimate. Yes, they are not close. A lot of couples are not. But that is the reason for marriage. Let's look at our Bible. In the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, it says, God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmate for him." It is not good for the man to be alone, which means the man needs companionship, which means the man needs somebody to be with him as he continues to live. Again, I said, when there's no intimacy, it means a lot will be missing in the marriage. A lot of things will go wrong when there's no intimacy. What are the indicators? What are the things that you see that you conclude that there's no intimacy in that marriage? There are certain things you must see. I want us to look at some of these things. Number one, no closeness between the couple. Some couples are not close. And when we say no closeness, that means they don't relate well. They cannot sit freely together. Sit together and watch television. Sit together and eat. Sit together and do a lot of things. The husband wants to do his own thing separately. In some cases, the man has his own bedroom. The woman has his own bedroom. So it's only when it is time for them to have sex that probably that is when they will stay in the same room. There's no closeness. They must be able to do things that bring them together. Marriage is for intimacy. Another one, number two, no communication. Communication is another thing. Like I said the other time when we were talking about sexual dissatisfaction. You see, communication goes around so many areas that it affects the marriage. When there's no communication, no intimacy. No communication, no intimacy. You must be able to relate, with one another. You must be able to understand what your partner is feeling. If you don't communicate, you cannot understand what your partner is feeling. And sometimes this can happen when the couples are having, they come from two different backgrounds. It can affect their communication. Sometimes too, when the age difference is there, the man is a lot older than the girl. There are some things he will not be able to discuss freely with her. She too will not be able to discuss freely with him. It's not always the case anyway, but you have some cases like that. So, and sometimes when there's discord too, there will be no communication. It affects their intimacy. So, no communication, no intimacy. Number three, laughing, no laughing. Some men hardly smile. You must learn to smile. Why will you not be smiling? It means you are not happy. If you are happy with your partner, you should be able to laugh all the time. No laughing, no intimacy. Laughing is healthy for you. You must laugh as a couple. You should be able to laugh at your partner's joke. You must have some sense of humor, at least with each other. Once in a while, laugh with your partner. No laughing, no intimacy. Number 4, little or no sex. No sex, no intimacy. Sex is a part of intimacy. The closeness that you start with, it ends up in sex some of the times. And sex is a bond, of a relationship, of a marriage. So there must be, sex involved. There should be lots of sex in the marriage, mostly at the early stage of the marriage. When you are young and all that, enjoy the marriage. Enjoy it to the fullness. Sex brings couple to closer together. It does. It does. Sex should be enjoyed and not seen as a work. Some women see it as work. I can understand your feelings after all the stress of the day and all that after all. But understand that this is something that God wants you to fulfill in your marriage. You have to make each other happy. Come to an agreement and see how you can do it better. Sex should bring you closer. You should do it happily with each other, not with sadness. Number 5, no cooperation. No cooperation, no intimacy. When the couples do not cooperate, they cannot say they have intimacy. The marriage cannot work like that. You must be able to cooperate in things that you do together. You should go attend activities together. If there's a party, attend together. If you have to go to church, go together. Do things together. Go to functions together. That is cooperation. You have to cooperate with each other to do things. Even in some of the projects that you do, you can plan to do it together. There should be cooperation of some sort. So no cooperation, no intimacy. Number 6, no secrets. If there are secrets, that means there's no intimacy. Secrets, no intimacy. You shouldn't have secrets in your marriage. You should be able to let your partner know certain things that you are doing. In many cases, I've had a woman building a house and the husband does not know about it. Only for the husband to get to the wife's village and find out that they were telling the man, congratulations, your wife came to do foundation last week. And the man was shocked. This kind of thing is not healthy for marriage. It's because they are not close, they are not intimate. And that is why the woman cannot speak freely. And that is why sometimes too, the man will do a lot of things in secret. There should be no secret. Where there are secrets, there's no intimacy. So these are some of the things that you find in a marriage where there's no intimacy. What are indications of lack of intimacy? No closeness, no communication, no laughing, little or no sex, no cooperation, not free with each other, always on the edge, irritated. That is an extreme case. Some people are on the edge. They are not free with each other. It should not be like that in a marriage. I want you to take a look at all these things in your life and see how you can make your marriage better. Work on yourself. Work on your marriage. Make it better. It's in your hands. You can do it. Thank you for watching. We are going to discuss further on the subject in other episodes as we make progress. I want you to continue to watch and I appreciate you. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Till I come your way again next time, I want you to remain blessed. Bye.